Hey guys, welcome back again to my channel, Sam the Waterman. Today we're going to be doing something slightly different to previous episodes. We're going to be doing some shore-based kayak spearfishing. And basically I'm going to be illustrating how maybe not having access to your own boat isn't the end of the world and you can still get out there and shoot some great fish. Good morning everybody, welcome back to my channel. We are doing something a little bit different today actually, quite excited. Going to do some spearfishing from kayaks. I did actually have a crack at this a couple weeks ago, just before I went on, wow, it's not a couple weeks, a couple months ago now, but it was just before I went on like one of my big trips, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to bother taking the GoPro and film it because I'm not going to have a chance to charge the batteries again for the GoPros, and you know, I'll just trial it. And I regretted that because yeah, it was real fun and I shot a couple good fish, so hopefully we can replicate that again today. There's the sea craft for today. There's Big Bev taking a risky gamble, eating some food before we go. Big guns, don't care. It looks pretty good. Just gonna put it out there. Might have to crop this bit out just so people don't know where we are. I'm sure a lot of you can work it out. Oh, there's a lot of boats out there already. Let's go, Pappy. Very, very nice conditions today. Hopefully the fish are going to play a game. But yeah, it looks so nice. I think the sun's supposed to come out pretty hot later on as well, so it should be a lovely day. There we have it. The vehicles for the day. Sit up. Excited?
I am actually.
He is actually.
Want to go back to sleep, Daddy?
Ethan. Ethan has decided to not show up, so we're going to go without him. Nah, he's on his way. But it's looking better and better out there, to be honest. Well, actually, I can't really show you that because you'll know where we are. It's got a signpost. Well, I'm already knackered. I called it this morning. I was just saying how I can go shore diving for like all day, not get tired. Last time we bought the kayaks, I was puffed, eh? Even just carrying them down the beach is a lot.
2 hours later.
I'm playing Pictionary. That wasn't the same laugh, was it? Here he comes. Let's give him a slow round of applause as he comes down the beach. Had to wait for our best buddy, didn't we? Good to see you, mate. Good to see you, mate. Oh, he's got a new gun. Pappy like it.
We like. Hopefully we get one today on it, but
Right. Oh, there's a set. Picked a bad time. Oh dear. Gonna wait for this set to pass. Alright, let's go. We did it! Absolute glass over here. Honestly guys, if this is something you've never tried before, and maybe you don't have access to a boat, I highly recommend this. You can get out to some really good, harder to access spots, and as a result, get more fish. We made it. That's pretty hard work, eh? We need like the proper big, you should just invest like thousands of dollars in big spearfishing kayaks. I'll show you! I do a quick first drop just as a viz check really. This is in about 10 meters and yeah, the viz is looking really great around that 15 meter mark. On this drop I see a nice pair of eagle rays. It's always good to make a drop around the rays because often they will have, as you can see here, cobia or other fish attached to them underneath. So the one on the right is a remora, but the one on the left there is a small cobia, which is a really good sign. And also another great sign, as I look around here you can see a big school of barracuda. I generally find these quite a good indicator species. When they're around, often things like mackerel and other big predatory species will also be around. And it's not long before I see a nice school of mackerel swimming underneath me from the surface. As I'm reeling it in here, you'll be able to see I got a nice shot towards the backside, just past the anal fin. This is actually a really good shot when it comes to pelagic species. Some of you may be thinking well, it's not very good, but as you see here, they are very strong fish and they can do big, strong runs. And the flesh towards the back of the fish there is actually a really strong area, and the spear won't tend to pull out as easy. The goal at this point is to basically get a hand round its tail and then a hand eventually into the gills, and then it's completely finished, but often it's a little bit easier said than done. Let's go. The mackies are arriving, baby. Let's hope we can find a few more. It's a good start. There's some mackerel out here, boys. Whee!
Was it over there?
Yeah, keep swimming towards that boat basically. That's divers, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
They're not deep either. I'll make a slightly risque decision here. This is pretty early on in the dive and it's a pretty hot day, so I don't want to leave my mackerel on top of the boat. So what I do is attach it to my stringer and leave it in the water. Now this will keep the fish fresh, but it does obviously incur the risk of sharks. I have seen sharks before here at this spot, but generally it's pretty shark free, and it's a risk I need to take. Okay, now it's time to play a little game I like to call Who Can Be First to Be Finding the Flathead? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to pause it a couple of times on this drop, and you're going to see if you can spot the flathead. Here's the first pause. Give you a few seconds. Now, if you can see it here, I'm pretty impressed. We're going to give you a bit of a closer go this time. What about now? If you said bottom right hand corner, you were right. Personally, I love the taste of flathead. They're not a super sought after species by spearfishermen, simply because they're pretty easy to shoot in sort of shallow river systems, but it's always cool to shoot one in 15 meters on a reef. You have to be really careful, they've got super sharp spines. As I get back to the kayak, I see that my fish is still there, which is a good relief, and I hook my second fish up for the day. This drop, I'm pretty keen to shoot myself a nice black spot Tusky. I've shot them on this mark before, and I'm pretty keen to get myself another one. It's in slightly deeper water onto the front edge of the reef as the current's pushing over. As you can see, it's where sort of the silty sand meets the edge of the reef. I find this is often where they are. As I hit the bottom, in just over 15 meters, I see a nice small one on top of the reef there, which is a really good sign. Often they are hanging around in pairs or groups of 3 or 4. There's a nice red mowong there. As I look out over the sand, I see a nice school of spangled emperor mixed in with some bream. This is also a good sign to know that you're in the right area, as often spangled emperor and black spot tuskies will be in similar spots. As I look back over the edge of the reef, I see a nice tusky tailing off into the distance. I'm on the end of my breath hold. I take a bit of a Hail Mary, and unfortunately, no dice this time.
Tired? How am I? Yeah, tired, man. Well, yeah, relatively successful. We got nice flathead and a nice mackerel. That's all you can ask for really when you come like for a shore dive. It's not really a shore dive though, is it? It's like a cheating shore dive. But now we're pretty happy. We left the shore, so but we've come a long way out. We're definitely a lot further than we were at last time. We've got like at least, very least, which after already paddling out here and then diving for 2 hours, it's not that inviting, is it really? Not one bit. But still out there. He's slow. Did he catch anything? I don't think so, so he's probably pretty keen to get something before he comes back. But either way, we're just going to have a little rest here. Halfway there? Nah, way over half. Let's go, baby. Pump up the jam. Pump it up. Oh, kayak today. Grab your oar on the kayak. Make my day. Whew. We're in. Boys are in. We made it, didn't lose anything. Whew. A bit swell to get through on the way in, but timed it right. Woo! That is knackering, boys. Big start. Successful mission. Nice, probably a metre, spotty. Pretty decent. What else we got here? Nice flathead. Another good fish.
Just going to show you a quick. Jeez. Okay, we're just going to do a quick filleting video and also preparing it for freezing. We're going to do some vacuum sealing. Yeah, just showing you really that if you do look after the fish, you get a much better product at the end when it comes to eating. I've actually left this in the fridge on its own just for 2 days. I just find that makes the filleting process a bit easier. The flesh is always a bit firmer. I personally like that. So yeah, let's give it a crack. Not very sharp today though for some reason. So I go in towards the head behind the pec fin. Then I go from the top of the head across the spine, and then I literally draw a line the whole way down the back, just following that line down. And then when I get to a sort of reasonable place towards the tail, I go straight through to the other side and then pull it back. And I go back up to the top and just work my way along the bone, sort of using my thumb here to like pin it back. Then once you get to the middle, so you got the spine, with the mackerel they have like quite a big spine, so you have to make sure you change the angle to go like over the spine and then down, otherwise you end up losing like some meat at the other side of the spine. So see how the angles change less from that, more to like this. Go through the pin bones here at the top and down the whole way along, and you can keep using your thumb to peel it back. It just makes it easier to see what you're doing. And then yep, when you get to the ends, you can just sort of turn your knife around and go straight up. There you have it. Solid fillet. Then just rinse and repeat for the other side. You're good to go. I know you've done a good job if you can hold the fish up to the light like that. And you can see light the whole way through. There's still like little tiny bits of meat here and there.
Some people like to smoke the frames, but that's up to you, I guess. Once you've cut all your fillets into sort of portion sizes, it's then time to start vacuum sealing. There you have it. It's that easy. That easy. Always remember, bring a pen to label your fish. A lot of people put the dates on as well, but generally mine don't.
Okay guys, unfortunately that does conclude another episode. If you have made it this far, all the way to the end, then I do congratulate you and thank you, obviously. If you are enjoying my videos, please don't forget to click the subscribe button or the like button. It's basically just going to help my channel and promote it to new viewers. So yeah, thanks again. We'll see you again next time. You.